Here in Minnesota, keeping transportation systems safe and economically viable is essential to the work you do, no matter what sector of transportation you're in. Whether you're designing roads, building bridges, shipping freight, helping people get around, or anything else that requires a road, rail, runway, or waterway, transportation funding is your lifeline to success. But right now, transportation projects aren't being treated as priorities. That's because funding is woefully inadequate. When it comes down to it, who's going to maintain the lifeline to your success? Where is your next job coming from? With 1 million new residents expected in the next 20 years and the costly congestion that will result from increased traffic, this issue has never been more crucial. But what if you could have a real say in what's going on at the Capitol? What if you could join together with an organization that's been the voice for transportation for over 100 years, to work with public officials across the state to increase funding so we can create a safe, accessible transportation system for all Minnesotans? To make a real difference in the Minnesota transportation community, join the Transportation Alliance. If you already belong to certain associations, consider this. Smaller, industry-specific groups focus on smaller issues. But with the Transportation Alliance, you have power in numbers. Power to make milestone changes in the most important issues affecting transportation statewide. Local governments, businesses, labor, the transportation industry, transit systems, rail, waterways, and airports. Together, we provide a strong, united voice and the strength to get things done. And our results speak for themselves. For a modest commitment, you get a great return on your investment. Once you're a member, we give you all the up-to-date news on transportation issues. So together, we can work with lawmakers on state and federal levels to push for increased funding for the projects that keep you working. Just listen to what our members have to say. In 2006, the Transportation Alliance co-chaired the effort to pass the Transportation Amendment, which dedicated the motor vehicle sales tax to highways and transit. Tiller Corporation appreciated the ability of the Alliance to pull together diverse companies and organizations in a united effort that led to the successful passage of additional transportation dollars. I was never more proud to be a member than in 2008, when we worked together to help pass the first gas tax increase in 20 years, providing increased funding for state and local bridges and local roads, and creating new funding for transit throughout the state. Together, we can make a difference. Join the Transportation Alliance. Start making a difference now. Visit us online